Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sinclair Hanny, and tonight we are at the wonderful Spa-Francorchamps, one of my favorite tracks. Tonight, motorsport becomes survival. Round 5 of the Project Vapour Evening Dash takes us deep into the forests of, I think it's called Ardennes. I don't know Ardennes. I don't know how to pronounce it. And this is one of the most feared and respected circuits in the world. Everyone knows that and loves this place, Spa-Francorchamps. And if Spa wasn't difficult enough already, tonight the rain arrives again. I'm so excited about this. You can see the forecast on the screen there. Let me put up all of the details on the screen so you can see everything nicely. It is a one-shot quali, 7 minutes for everyone to go out and do a lap. It is wet. The conditions, it's late at night. It's about 7 o'clock at night here on track. And we got Johan Blugnout here in one of the default liveries, weirdly. He is the championship leader for now. He has won the last few races. I've been interviewing him quite a lot in the winners interview after the races. He is the championship leader as well. The man has been doing fantastically well. Mostly doing last to first challenges. Let's hope he starts from the front of the grid tonight. Good evening, Captain Slow. Everybody looking forward to some good racing at Spa. And Sinclair, yes, that's me. Thank you very much. I appreciate the shout out there. Shout out to your favorite races tonight. If you are watching, give them all the support you can. They love the support. They see all the comments as we watch. Johan going off track there. Right, Ari Venter in his beautiful new Project Vapour livery in the Camaro, looking really snazzy there. He did send me this livery before the race, so he's very excited about showing this off. We are watching him go down into the first corner now. It's going to be a very tricky situation here. Guys have closed their ducts. As you can see, his brakes are red hot, so that means definitely brake ducts are closed. Going into Eau Rouge and Raidillon here. Very, very tricky. Definitely lifting there to stay on track. Can always be tricky here going down the Kemmel Straight. Give me a thumbs up if you think the audio is good, if you love Spa-Francorchamps, and if you love Project Vapour Evening Dash and the vibes. I'm very excited to be here with you guys tonight. It is a 41.3 for Ari in the first sector. Looking good. The man has been doing some practice. Really, really nice. Nice. Very slow right-hander here. Now heading into Pouhon. One of my favorite corners on this track. Spa is one of the most legendary tracks around, so you know there's going to be good racing tonight. Looking steady as he goes through the middle sector here, heading into the back straight, the third sector. Nice, he's gonna go into the back straight now. Going through Stablet. He's got the fastest middle sector. Okay, no more. No more. That goes to Gerrit Bucus, who is on a tear. But we're gonna jump to him in a second. Ari in the wet now, heading into the bus stop. What is he going to do? Final chicane of the lap. Going over the start-finish line, what does he do? 2:37.8. Good lap. Nicely done. Now we head over to Gerrit Bucus. Gerrit in the Aston. Looking for that first win. He does a 2:37.3. 5/10 faster than Ari. Well done to him. Who's next? Remember, it's a one-shot quali, right? So if you mess up here, you don't get a second chance, and in the rain, it is tricky. It is tricky as heck. Yeah, most of the time, I think these cars will probably be set up low downforce, more wing, especially if you want to, go fast through sector 2. Safer in the wet corners, definitely safer up Eau Rouge. Johan Vlugnet here with a 2:36.6. Brilliant lap. Fastest first and last sector. Gerrit did do the fastest middle sector there. Well done to him. We're on board with Quentin Haarhoff. Looking good as he's going. Finishing the first sector here. Let's see what he does. He's done a 42.6. Okay. Looking very smooth down there. Let's hope he doesn't invalidate. Looking steady through Pouhon. Campus coming up next. Let's see what he does there. Tricky corner. This section, Campus, and then going out of Stavelot. You want to make sure that you actually get good speed because you're heading down the back straight. And then I want to see what he does through Blanchimont. Let's go. Should be nice and steady through there. Not looking too bad in the going through the middle sector. Johan Rousseau in third place with a 2:37.5. Well done to him. Ari Venter still on that 2:37.8. Going through Blanchimont into the bus stop now. Keeping it steady. Oh, he hasn't. He's not finished his lap. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Right, so that means for the GT3s, these are our current standings. It's Vlugnet, Bucus, Rousseau, Venter, Miller, Patterson. And then we got Gerard VDV. I had to check if that's Tukkie or not. And then Rob van der Heever and Daniel Fritz. We are going to jump over to the LMP2s now. Who's heading out to the pits? Let's see. We got Willie Lagrange heading out the pits. Collison is also heading out. Hey, Rudy Venter, how's it going? The track is wet, bruh. Evening, T-Dog. What's up? What's up? Good luck to PWSR. Away. Yeah, it's gonna be spicy tonight. Spa with as a wet track. It's always interesting racing here. The guys were complaining at me saying, "Why do we have 2 wet races in a row?" Honestly, I didn't think Fiji was that wet, but it did get wet in the middle sector for a bit. This is gonna be probably wet for the whole race. It's gonna be wet the whole time, most likely. I am the one who sets the weather settings, so I kind of know what's going to happen. As we watch Willie Lagrange here, he's going through Pouhon. It's very difficult through there with the LMP2s. I can only imagine Rob van der Heever slip sliding away. Yes, sir. That's how we like it. Doesn't make makes for interesting racing, you must say. It is some of the best racing that you will see when it's wet. Because it's equal terms, right? Like basically everyone has the same chance here because you're driving to survive. That's what it's about. And then there's the multi-class dynamic as well, having the LMP2s with the GT3s, the visibility differences, the huge speed deltas going into the bus stop. That's spray blindness. And then obviously the drivers arriving at corners unable to see any of the braking markers. Remember, that is also difficult in the wet. So very, very interesting racing here. That dynamic of multi-class racing. Oh, and in the one-shot qualifying, we should also keep an eye out for that here. Remember, we're watching Raidillon go on his first lap. He's the man on track. Not Dylan, sorry. We got a few other guys on track. Wynand, Paul, Muath, and Connor. We'll be watching them. I actually want to jump over to Muath, and then I also want to keep an eye on Zahir, who has now won 2 races in a row. Mr. Issa is really doing well. And he's having a great time in the league as well. Shout out to him for joining halfway in and then just dominating. Yes, Captain Slow. Rain is usually a good equalizer. Exactly. Toki saying, sup, how's it, bro? You coming to support your brother? T-Dog supporting Miller and Patterson. Go team PWSR. Away. Gonna look out for them. Issa now slowing down. Raidillon with a 38.7 through the first sector. Also got Wynand Fourie on track. Paul Venter is on track. Moaz Moose is on track. Everyone doing a lap here now. Let's keep an eye on Paul Venter while the other guys are doing their outlaps. He's done a 38 flat, 3/10 slower than Wynand Fourie. I wish you guys could see the sector times. Oh, as Paul Venter just slips as he goes out the corner there. Oh, that's going to cost him some time. Going into this corner whose name I cannot pronounce. Bruges. I don't know how to pronounce it. Into speaker's corner. And then down into Pouhon. He's looking steady here. Yeah, he's looking good. Still a bit slow there. Oh, and he loses it. That's it. That's his lap over. That's unfortunate. Moath now, we jump over to him as he heads into the first sector. He has done a 30. Is that a 38.2? That's 2/10 slower than Paul. Paul's going to love to hear that, even though Paul didn't finish his lap. I don't know if he's going to finish the lap because you can crash, but then if you don't invalidate, then you can still continue. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Zahir Issa with a 37.2 in the first sector. What? Raidillon with a 227.2. Nice. What does Moath do in the middle sector? Wynand Fourie with a 222.9. Well done. Sets the benchmark for everyone else. That was a really good lap. I do want to jump over to Uncle Zahir soon. How is he looking? Very smooth so far. Purple first sector. Probably going to be... Oh, wait. Someone else said... Oh, it's Ardennes. He's thrown his head into the ring. With his 37 flat. In the first sector, the man has come to show. He said 2 weeks ago that he wants to race Zahir. He wants to show Zahir that he is here to represent as well. The man he's on a 10 now. Right. Let's see. Moath has set a 67.8 in the middle sector. I do want to watch all 3 of these laps at the same time, but it's really hard. I wish I could have like picture in picture. Oh, Moath loses it and the exit there. Going over there, that's going to cost him a couple of tenths. What's he going to end up doing there? Crosses the line in a 226.8. Right, where does Zahir end up? He's still got that fastest middle sector. Zaire crosses the line in a 2:20.3, sets the benchmark. What a lap! The man is 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds faster than the next person. What the heck? Come on, boys. Where's the competition? Let's hope that Andre Serodio brings the competition here. He has done the fastest first sector. What is he going to do through the middle sector as he goes through Pouhon? Oh no! And is that an invalidation? He locks up and doesn't. Oh. That is unfortunate. What's he gonna do? 2:23.0. Yeah, we thought there was gonna be competition, but there is no competition for Mr. Issa. What? This man has come to dominate. 2:20.3. What? What a lap. As we watch, who was that just went over the line now? Was Shrikason? He's back. Tashvira, I didn't even know he was back. Well done. 2:21.5. He is in second place. 1.2 seconds slower than Mr. Issa, but doing very, very well there. Glad to see him back on track. He missed 2 rounds before this, couldn't make it. Very, very well done. Man, I really thought Andre was going to bring something special tonight. But unfortunately, it was not to be. As we come to the end of qualifying here, Zaire Issa in first place, Tashvir Shikasun in second, Bainan Fourie in third, Andre Serodio takes up fourth place, Muath Musa in fifth, Willie Lagrange in sixth, Conor Bergstrom in seventh, Paul Venter in eighth, and Isham Domingo in ninth, and then Barry Collison in 10th. I don't know if those guys are actually going to leave the pits, but we'll have to see. Welcome everybody, this is the Project Vapour Evening Dash, round 5 at Spa-Francorchamps. I'm excited to be with you guys tonight. My name is Sinclair Honey. We're about to start the race. It is wet, wet, wet here. It is very, very wet. And I'm excited. The forecast is looking grim. Very grim, as you can see. 18, 18, 17, 17, with it drying up at the end. But I can tell you, it's probably not going to dry up because of how cold it is. So yeah, it's exciting times. Air and track temperatures right now, 19 and 20. As we watch Zaire on track now, about to start this race. I haven't fixed the issue with the thing that shows the grid yet, because it doesn't actually work properly. So I don't want to go through all the positions yet. As you can see, we got everyone heading to the track now. Johan Blugnut is in first. He did qualify in first place in the GT3s. Gerrit Bukes did qualify in second. I don't know why the screen is still showing him as first, Bukes. As we head into the formation lap here. Looking very grim here. I think it's called the Ardennes. Can someone correct me the name of the area that we're in here in Spa-Francorchamps? Zaire is about to start the race for us. The drivers know tonight isn't just going to be about speed. It's about surviving mistakes, minimizing risks, and managing fear. Because Spa in the wet demands respect. It's drive to survive tonight, boys. Let's go. We're about to start. I'm so excited. As we're about to go over the start finish.
Green flag.
Lights out at Spa! We're already into the sauce. Look at all the hits. But clean racing so far. Clean going into the first turn. The sauce looking clean. I bet they're going to be able to see nothing going up to Eau Rouge. Looking clean down the field as well. No big incidents yet. A few touches down the field in the GT3s. Gerard got a touch there with Rob, I think. But looking clean through Eau Rouge so far with Zaire taking the lead. Keeping the lead. And Andre chasing down Tashvir. He's now in third place. Bainan Fourie having dropped down to fourth. Going down the Kemmel Straight now, heading into the second big braking zone. Andre on the inside, is he going to do something? Looking clean still. Where is Gerrit Bucus? He is racing hard with Johan Rousseau. Johan in first place. Willie Lagrange with a drive-through there. Unfortunately, where is Johan Blichnout? He is doing another last to first challenge. Oh my word. Come on, sir. Come on. Johan Rousseau now in first place. Gerrit Bucus in second. We got to keep an eye on Johan Blichnout as he makes his way through the field once again. Always making it exciting. It is a 1 hour race. Spa is in the Ardennes region of eastern Belgium. Yes, that's correct. I just didn't know how to pronounce it. Is it Ardennes? Ardennes? I don't know how to pronounce that. Lekker Rob from Ulrich, thank you very much. Good luck Daniel Fritz from Kemmel Fritz, thank you very much. Ulrich saying go Griffin. Yeah, the start was epic, boys. Looking good so far. Quite a clean start. So far, not many incidents. Going down the field, it looks like something has happened with Daniel Fritz and Chris Collison. Where are they? They've touched down further down the road. There's places have been exchanged there, absolutely. Maybe is he going to give the place back because he knocked him? No, it's just good racing. Up and down the field here, lots happening. I am keeping an eye on the intervals. Zaire is now crossing the line in first place. He's done a really good job keeping that first place already. A 1.8 second gap to the next place, which is between Tashveer and Andre. Andre Serodio definitely going to be chasing down Tashveer. Something has happened to Fourie. Oh, he has hit the wall. Unfortunately, let's go watch that replay. Goes into turn one. And then just takes too much. He has asked way too much of those rear tires. There is no grip. It's cold, sir. You cannot park there. Let's move on to the race. He has got back onto the road, though. That's really good. Johan Blichnout now going side by side into Eau Rouge. The man. Just passing Chris Collison like it's nothing. He is now in 10th place in the GT3s. Ahead of him, we've got Quentin Half and Dylan Praji. They are dicing. Looking good there. Dylan now taking a chance to see if he's going to make a move on the inside on the Mercedes here. Nope. He decides not to because there's an LMP2 coming on the outside. Looking really good. Lots of fighting happening up and down the field here. Gerrit Bucus wanting to take back first place from Johan Rousseau. I would love to see what that overtake was, but I can't actually see on the overtake screen if there was anything that has happened. Going into Pouhon now, he's looking safe here, keeping a safe distance, but trust me, he can see nothing right now. Let's look at the onboard here of Gerrit Bucus. Okay, the spray don't look that bad on my screen. Let's check the helmet view. It's not that bad. You can still see his markers according to what I can see here. Taking it very, very easy. Really nursing that throttle not to lose any grip. Right, we are watching Johan as he makes his way through the field now. He has just passed Dylan Praji. Right, last to first challenge in. Zahir Essa with a 2:21.1. Well done to him. What? Something has happened down the field. Johan Rousseau, what is happening to him? He has gone off. Oh no. Something happened to Johan Rousseau. Let's go look at that. Right, remember he was being chased down by Gerrit Bucus and he just lost it and went straight into the wall. Oh no. Like I said, survival of the fittest and an unsafe rejoin onto the track. What you... Oh, that is... the stewards are going to look at that one. Pronounce Ardennes. Thank you very much, Captain Slow. I appreciate that. Gerrit Bukes with a 240.7. He's in the lead now. Johan Rousseau into the pits. That's a smart move. That is a very, very smart move there. Chris Collison now making a move on Dylan Pragi. Pragi now looking to take the place back, heading into Eau Rouge. Not the best place to try and take the place back, side by side. Wheel to wheel through here. Oh no, he does hang back. Going through Eau Rouge and then Raidillon. Looking smooth. He's going to try and make it up through the Kemmel Straight. Maybe make the overtake into the hard braking zone. Ooh, doesn't really make a move, but tries. Helicom is always so tricky because if you go on the inside, right, you kind of have to try and stay there all the way, but you can't because the next turn is a left-hander, so you have to try and avoid getting cut back, if you want to call it that. Right, Chris Collison firmly taking the place there. Willie Lagrange making his way back through the field. Something happened there. I don't know what happened. Something happened to Alan Patterson as well. Let's go have a look at what happened there. I'm missing all the action tonight. Luckily, I've got the replay facility now. Alan Patterson looks like he was just going into La Source, and then did he lose it here? Oh, nothing happened. That's interesting. Why did it show me that something happened? Johan Blugnot. He is in the wall. I mean, he is in the pits. What happened there? Why is he in the pits? Is that a DNF? Oh no. Something must have happened. Let's go look at the replay. It doesn't show. It's not showing. Oh no. I wish I could see it. Oh, man. Okay. Let's get back to the action. I don't want to get too distracted. That is really unfortunate. Johan Rousseau in the pits now. He's going to head out soon, I hope. After that massive crash. Ari Venter now in third place. Gerrit Bukes in first. Darren Miller in second. How did that happen? Why am I not in live? Gerrit Bukes now with a 240.2. See, this is what the rain does. It causes all the spiciness. All the spiciness. This is action-packed. Look at this. Ooh, it looks like something is wrong with Dylan's car. Has he got some damage, or something must be wrong there? Or was he just giving the place away? Because now it looks like he's racing again. Right, first place in the LMP2s is Zahir Essa. He is pulling away once again, 6 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. Tashveer Shikasoon, 10 minutes in, he is in second place, making a brilliant comeback. Quick story. Last week I think I did mention this. I sold my rig to Tashveer 2 weeks ago. And so the man is upgraded a little bit. So I'm hoping it pays off for him. Looks like it's already paying off, so I don't want to take any credit, but hope you have many happy miles in that rig, Tashveer. And then Andre is in third place. He's chasing down Tashveer. He's about 8 tenths behind Tashveer now. Let me... So, DNF so far. Paul Venter, he is out. Johan Brucknert, he is out. Johan Rousseau, he is still in the pits. Okay, he's left the pits. And then it looks like Daniel Fritz was also in the pits. And he's now heading out. Alan Patterson with a 2:39.9 on track. Well done to you, sir. What a lap. He's now catching up to Arie Venter and Darren Miller, who is fighting going through Eau Rouge. Apparently, Arie wants to see if he can take a place here. Yellow flag for Dylan. What has happened to him? Looks like he's going through Pouhon and then just loses it into the wall. That's unfortunate. The wing is gone. He is stuck. Heading into the pits. No good. Let's go back to the action here. Oh, Arie just barely missing the back marker there. I think that was Daniel Fritz. He's got Alan Patterson right behind him now and Rob van der Heever. Arie going to be under a lot of pressure now from Alan. Alan is a OG racer, so he knows what he's doing. He's gonna do his thing. See what if he can make a movie on Arie. I love this new livery. It's looking really good. They're really representing the spirit of Project Vapour. Oh, looks like he's gonna make a move on the inside. Is he? Is he? No. Let's see the driver's cam here for the onboard for Alan. Let's see if he's gonna make a move. Campus heading into the back straight, keeping it smooth. Going through Blanchimont now, not really a good overtaking spot, but sometimes you can put some pressure on the driver ahead through here. Ooh, braking. I didn't know you should brake. Oh, big mistake there by Arie Venter. What's gonna happen into the bus stop now? He loses the place to Alan. That's what's gonna happen. Unfortunate mistake there. Losing him 4th place. Alan takes 3rd place. He lost 3rd place. He goes to 4th place now. Alan in 3rd. Darren Miller ahead of him. So PWSR doing well. 2 podiums in looking good for them here. If they keep this up, they can definitely get those podiums. Darren Miller now with a 2:39.2. What? PWSR on fire tonight. Who was shouting PWSR out earlier? Ooh, nice, man. Johan Rousseau now with a 2:38. Something has happened to Chris Collison. He is a bit going argy-bargy 3 ways with Quentin and who else is that? Johan. Oh, Johan is a back marker, right? So they've lapped. Is that lapped? Is he lapped? Yeah, he's lapped. Oh no. So they were just going past him, but they're also going three. Oh my, 3 ways down the Kemmel Straight. This is insane. Ooh. What's gonna happen into Lecom? 3 ways into Lecom. Bumping into the turn there. Give way, boys. Come on. Rubbing is racing, but this is too much rubbing, boys. This is too much rubbing. Big fight there. Willie not giving any space to anyone. Keeping the position. Johan giving lights because he wants to make all those positions back up again. He thinks he's the faster man. But remember, there's Chris also there on the inside fighting with him. Chris is the biggest loser here in this 3-way battle. Johan's got the fastest lap on track. Johan Rousseau's got a 2:38.4 currently. Just keeping an eye on the timing screen here. Looks like Andre has caught up to Tashveer. That gap now 6/10. has happened with Wynand Fourie also. Oh, that was a really nice dice there between Johan and the guys. I really want to keep an eye on that. Chris Collison now on Quinton. Getting messages on Steam here. let me quit let me put myself on D&D. Sorry about that. Let's head back to the action now. Chris Collison now making a move on the outside on Quinton. Is he gonna make it stick? That Mercedes is big. No, he does not. Quinton gets ahead of him through the bus stop, heading into the first turn now. Keeps the position. Very well done to him. Andre Serodia still looking to take a position now from from Tashveer. Sorry, I got distracted because apparently something has happened to Wynand Fourie. Was he touched? Did someone touch him? No, it doesn't look like it. Right. Gerrit Bucas, he's in first place. Darren Miller's in second. Oh! Ari Venter got past Alan Patterson. Something happened to Alan Patterson. That's what happened. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the replay. Something must have happened here. Oh, it's at turn 1 again. Oh, that's the second time tonight. Unfortunate there. But recovers nicely, pulls of Verstappen. That was really good. Oh, that was really good. Something has happened with Wynand as well. Okay, Ari now back in third place because of that unfortunate mistake by Alan. Andre Serodio now chasing down Tashveer. Very, very close. Remember this traffic that has come into play here. Something has happened with Wynand Fourie. Oh. I want to go back to that because I really want to see what happened. Andre Serodia now chasing down Tashveer. Very, very close. Heading into campus now. Stavelot, and then let's see as they go into the back straight. Maybe Andre makes a move here. Do they actually have to live through Francorchamps? Didn't look like it. Going into the bus stop now. Andre just showing a little bit of a dummy there. Maybe he's going to go on the outside here. Nope. Keeping it clean. But he is definitely looking for blood here. He wants to get this second position. After that big mistake in qualifying, I'm sure he wants some retention. Oh, and then locks up hard into turn 1. Makes a mistake. And is he going to be able to catch up to Tashveer now? Tashveer pulling away because of that mistake. Quinton off now. Trying to get a place past Gerard. Gerard gives him the place apparently. Just says, yeah, you can have it. Something must be wrong with Gerard's car because he's also now being chased down by Chris Collison. Or was that just a mistake into turn 1? There must have just been a mistake. Let's just watch the replay. Let's just see quickly. Late on the brakes there. Oh, yeah, it was just bad braking. Okay. That makes total sense. Gerard now taking the place back, it seems. Going on the inside. Oh no, Tashveer has gone off. Was there contact? Was there contact between Andre and Tashveer? Let's go have a look at the replay. Okay. Ooh, he just goes up because he locks up. That is unfortunate. So, that means Andre Serodio is now up to second place. Tashveer didn't lose too many places, only one place, but he's got Muath Musa now 2 seconds behind him. There is a big dice between Ari and Alan here. Something has happened with Ari as well. Did he make a mistake or was that just a pass? I'm missing all the action because there's like almost a 1 second gap here now. Chris now once again chasing Quentin. These guys have been fighting for most of the race here. We are 22 minutes down and 38 minutes left in this race. It is still overcast. It is still rain. What does the forecast say? The forecast says there's still more rain coming, so this is not going to change anytime soon. Chris Collison getting a sniff there of Quentin's rear. They're now heading down through the back straight. Oh, is he gonna make a move around here on the inside now? Heading through Blanchimont. It's not recommended to go side by side through here, guys. Yeah, rather Blake. Now, heading into the bus stop. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna make a move on the inside? Oh, he's through on the outside. I didn't even see that. What? What happened? The camera switched and for a second there he was in front again. Okay. Making moves through Blanchimont. That should be a song. Well done to Chris. Nicely done there. I wonder if I can get another angle. Someone going into the pits there. Who is that? That was a GT3. That is Gerard. Okay. I wonder how many pit stops we expect this race. Probably 2, as we've seen with most of the races. Question is, how long will these wet tires last? That's something for someone who has actually driven a few laps to tell me, but I'm guessing maybe 8 laps. I don't know. 16. Valie Lagrange, what has happened to him there? Yellow flag for him. He's currently in 6th place. Looks like he's limping. Yeah, he's going straight into the pits. Okay, something must have happened there. Heading into the bus stop. Oh, straight into the wall. Oh, man. It is brutal out there. It is brutal. Oh. So luckily it was at the bus stop, like right before the bus stop. So now you can just pull into pits, get that repaired nicely. Someone else coming into the pits there. Who is that? Zahir Issa in the pits. Right, our leader is pitting. He's on 9% virtual energy. Let's see how long this pit stop takes. Story of this race so far has just been him dominating. Something has happened to Johan Rousseau. Something has happened to Tashvir. Oh no. Looks like he's gone off there. Alan Patterson coming out of the bus stop. Loses the rear crazy, but catches it nicely. Looks like he was trying to make a move going into the bus stop there. Maybe, I don't know, was that Rob ahead of him? Yeah, it was Rob. Maybe he was making a move on Rob. Right. Zahir now exiting the pits. That was quite a long pit stop. DD changed tires. We know that he filled his tank because we can see the energy. But DD changed his tires. I think he probably would have. I don't know if these tires will last that long. Tashvir probably going to be the next guy into the pits. He's the lowest on energy of all the LMP2s right now. How's it looking in the GT3s? Gerrit Bucas, he's in first place. Darren Miller in second. Gerrit now pulling away. Darren Miller in second place, doing very, very well. Arie Venter in third. He's on 21% energy. Rob van der Heever, he's in fourth place. Alan Patterson in fifth. Not having the best races, but definitely has the pace tonight. Not having the best race, sorry. Quentin Hoff, he's in seventh place. With Bainan Fourie, who just overtook him, who's also in seventh place in the LMP2s. Gotta keep an eye on the pits here. Quite a few guys are low on energy. I know Tashviri's coming to the end of his lap soon, and he's likely going to go into the pits. Let's keep an eye here. Yeah, he's heading into the pits. Nice. I don't know if the drivers are still learning this track or if the racing line hasn't formed, but something is not right. The guys are going off. They are hitting into the walls, making big mistakes. The rain is really taxing on a driver. The fatigue is becoming a factor because it is 28 minutes. It's a 1 hour race. And Spa is mentally exhausting in these conditions. I think every lap right now feels like a risk assessment. Risk versus the reward. As we watch Tashviri in the pits now. We also got Darren Miller in the pits. Alan Patterson right behind him in the box. So quite a few guys coming into this to do their pit stops. Considering that the pit stops are 28 minutes into the race, do you think the guys are going to fuel save till the end or potentially do another pit stop? I wonder. I'd like to keep an ear out, and if anyone knows from the teams or sitting in the team in Discord, let's hear what their strategies are. Tell me what they're saying. I'd like to know. Yeah, I wonder. They could probably stretch it, right? They could probably stretch it, but I'm not sure. We are currently, I think, a total of 19 drivers. 17 drivers on track, actively on track. Daniel Fritz is last. Johan Rousseau trying to make his way back up the track. Really still got a really, really good pace. Few guys in the pits. Darren exiting now. Quentin also exiting. Alan has completed his pit stop. We can have a look and see how many people have completed and have not completed these pits, even though I can see everyone's energies here. So looks like Chris still has to come in. Rob still needs to come in. Ari still needs to come in. Gerrit still needs to come in. So those guys, Gerrit most likely going to be heading into the pits shortly. So let's keep an eye on him. Looks like he has been fuel saving, and it's going to be, if this is a one-stop strategy, that would be insane, right? That would be so cool. Because they have to, most of the races they've done 2 stops. So if this is a 1-stop, that's going to be so cool. It's going to really, really be a big win if he's able to pull that off. Andre Serodio now also coming into the pits. Where is he going to come out? Zahir is just about to, cross the start finish. Andre Serodio is heading out of the pits. Yeah, Zahir is well ahead of him. We're still waiting for Moat to come into the pits. He'll be heading in there shortly. And then only person who hasn't pitted yet is Chris. Chris is now coming into the pits. Misses his pit box, gets reversed. What has happened to Daniel Fritz? He is off the track there. Looks like that's about the bus stop. Is he going to head straight into the pits or just continue? He's going to continue. Darren Miller has gotten a penalty. Oh no. What is that penalty for? Oh, yeah, just loses it on the bus stop. What was that for? Speeding in the pits? Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely something in the pits. Yeah, so he's gonna have to serve that penalty. Unfortunate. Right, we are watching Alan Patterson at the moment. He's in 5th place. Muath now should be coming into the pits soon. Yeah, there he is. Heading into the pits. Darren Miller has also just topped up. This is his outlap. So where does that put Zahir? He's in 1st place. He is 16 seconds ahead of Muad. Oh my word. How much faster than Andre is he? That's the question. Oh, it's not 16 seconds between him and Andre. It is 60 seconds between Andre and Muad. Oh my word, where's my head? Right. He's just way ahead. The timing screens are not updated yet because everyone is still in the pits. Right, where are we? We are Zahir Issa 1st place. Andre Solorio in 2nd. Connor Bergstrom right behind him. He is chasing down Andre. He's in 3rd place. Muat Musa in 4th. Tajveer Sikkerson unfortunately in 5th place there after having a great start to the race. Feyenoord Fourie in 6th, almost a lap behind, and Willie Lagrange in 7th. With Paul Venter having a DNF there, unfortunately. Then, in the GT3 class, we got Gerrit Bucus in 1st place. Arie Venter in 2nd. Rob van der Heever in 3rd. Darren Miller right behind him in 4th. Coming into the pits to serve his penalty. I was wondering, why is he pitting? But I just remembered he had a penalty. Oh, it's unfortunate. Is it going to be a stop-go or is it just a drive-through? As we see Rousseau in the background there in the pits. Also with Daniel right behind him. Oh, so it's just a drive-through, it looks like. Oh, man. That's not... Oh, drive-throughs at Spa are the worst, bro. Kind of works. I'm still chasing down Andre Serodio. Yeah. Zahir is 17 seconds ahead of Andre. I was sort of correct. I was almost there, 16 seconds. And then we got Conor Bergstrom right behind him, chasing him down, heading down into Eau Rouge. Or is this turn 1? Oh, this is turn 1, sorry. This is going into turn 1. And then now they're going to go down into Eau Rouge and see what they're going to do here. Very, very close behind Connor. Let's watch him as he goes through Eau Rouge, then Raidillon. Cuts the curbs heavy there. Is that a track cut? Chasing Andre. I wonder if the dirty air plays a role here. Looks like he's going to maybe make a move on the inside. Looks hard on the brakes. Makes the move. Is it gonna stick? It does stick. Very, very good move there by Conor Bergstrom. Brilliant driving. He was planning that all the way from turn 1 and he executed it perfectly. Well done to Conor Bergstrom. You could see him timing it. You could see him planning it, and he did it and gets the place into second. He is now headed for a podium here. Looking really good. Where's Mu'ath? Daniel Fritz now. He's right behind Johan. Oh, he was right behind Johan. Never mind, my timing screen is weird. But that was a brilliant overtake. Wow, that was awesome to watch. And they are still fighting. Andres Rodeo is trying to get the place back desperately. But the gap is growing now. And he's going to have to do a little bit of work to get that back. Looking up and down the field here, things are quite quiet. The only action being between Andre and Conor right now. There's about a 16th gap between the two of them. I think a lot of guys are going to try and fuel save here and do a one-stop. What happened there? Conor going deep and then Andre taking advantage. I was still saying it's going to take him a while to get the place back, and then look, Conor makes a mistake. You see, it's never over, and there are still 22 minutes to go. So these guys have a lot of fighting to do, and let's hope they fight it out on track cleanly. We want everyone to make it to the end of the race right now. Going through Eau Rouge now. The traffic always plays a part. Going down the Kemmel Straight, heading into Le Com. Hard on the brakes. This is a nice chicane, but you can lose it in that second part of the chicane. This is the battle for second place between Conor Bergstrom and Andres Rodeo. These positions have switched hands twice already. So let's see what happens. Conor definitely gonna stay patient here. There are gonna be opportunities. Andre will make a mistake. He just has to take advantage of that when it does happen. Heading into the chicane now. Can you even call this a chicane? Oh, loses it in the dirty air. Hits the wall. That's a lot of damage. Now, will he make it back to the pits? That's a lot of damage, but luckily it looks like he will. Oh, man. Ooh. 17-17 now on track. Cloudy right rain. It has been a wet race here at Spa. The guys are struggling. It is drive to survive right now. As you can see, Conor going off there in the dirty air of Andres Rodeo. That spray, that dirty air really plays a big part in racing. You can't really explain it until you actually drive and you see and feel, experience it. It's not easy. Following is not easy. Looks like Conor will go into the pits now to repair this damage. Hopefully it will be his last pit stop of the race. It gives him an opportunity to top up anyway. Dylan is now DNF'd. Paul has DNF'd as well. Andres Rodeo now 21 seconds behind Zahir. Zahir having a really clean race. Something has happened to Conor Bergstrom. Oh, he's still in the pits. Okay. He's still in the pits. Sorry. My bad. It's like, where did he go? But he's in the pits. I was hoping he didn't DNF. He's just standing in the pits right now. That's all it is. Heading out now. Willie Lagrange in the pit lane now. With what looks like his second pit stop of the race. Not for fuel, so must be for damage or something that has happened there. I know he had an accident earlier. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that was a slippy, slidey thing that happened there to him. We're just seeing trees. Why is it showing this? Okay, let's go back to life. He's now heading out to the pits. Tasveer has put his head down and really said, okay, I'm just going to finish this race. No more incidents. I just want to stay consistent. Bag that 4th place behind Muath Musa. Quietly, this man has gained 2 places. So has Andre Serodia, one of the biggest winners in the LMP2s. But the biggest winner today really has been Rob van der Heever, who is currently in 3rd place. How did I miss this man? Doing so well for Griffin Racing. Or shall I say Griffin Sim Racing? I love the liveries. It looks so cool. But we got Alan Patterson behind him, chasing him down. He's still got 17 minutes to catch him. Chris Collison behind Alan in 5th place. And in Darren Miller in 6th. Muath in 3rd place, doing really, really well there, man. Zahir bumping his way through traffic here, it seems. Looks like he might have touched Gerrit Bucus there on the way through the Happen maybe? Yeah, going through Pouhon now. Reminder of the strategy here. Remember I said some people are going to be doing a one-stop in the GT3s. That should be interesting. We definitely need to keep an eye out on that. LMP2s will, I think, most likely have to stop again. I think the spray is almost as dangerous as the rain itself, to be honest. I mean, yeah, shame, man. Oh, we saw it there with Connor, who he was trying to follow Andre and then just the spray got him and he went off. Not lekker. Not lekker. We're almost at the 3/4 mark here. And what I can say to you is these guys are really struggling now. 1 hour around Spa in the wet drains drivers completely. I would be drained if I was these guys right now. Concentration levels are everything right now because it's a luxury. All they are thinking about now is how do I make it to the end of this race without any incidents. What has happened to Alan Patterson? Alan is in the pits, but I couldn't see the incident. Oh man, there's no incident or anything showing what happened. Alan just into the pits. Looks like that might be a DNF as well. Oh man. That sucks. So sorry. I wish I could see what had happened there now, man. That was going to be a really good race. Darren now up to 5th place because of that. Chris Collison also gains a place up to 4th. Alan's still in the garage. I don't know if he's going to leave or not. Let's see. It doesn't show that he's DNF'd yet. but he's still sitting in the pits. Darren Miller now trying to chase down Chris Collison. As it gets darker and darker here at Spa. 14 minutes left. I think it's about almost 8 o'clock now on track. Can I see if I can see the time? I wonder if it's available. I can't see the on track time right now. But it should stop raining soon. I think it actually has it. The track is still very wet, but it says cloudy and it's not raining anymore. So the track should be drying up a little. Probably going to get a bit hotter, hopefully. And then maybe there'll be a bit more grip. But tires are at the end almost. So that's something to consider. Guys, here's a storyline building here. Zahir is on 18% fuel, on energy, right? And the rest of the guys are all around 50%. Andre Serodi is on 50%. 48%. 49%. Moath Musa is on 55%. So there's a fuel saving strategy happening here, boys. I seen it. I said, I wonder if these guys are going to try and fuel save and try and make it a one-stop. And it looks like that might just be the case here because Zahir is on 15% virtual energy and he's got 12 minutes to go, which means he has to stop. And the rest of the guys are on 50%. Second time in a row the game has crashed for Alan. Oh no. That absolutely sucks. Man. Oh, Tashvir not having a good time as he crashes into turn 1. Or goes off. He lost it. The wets, boys. Another one that's also going to be putting soon is Wynand Fourie. He didn't get the memo about the fuel saving. Woo, the strategies. So that means if Andre and Moath have fuel saved enough, there's potential that they could win this race because Zahir has to make another pit stop. What? Things are getting interesting here. Man. Same story with the GT3s. There's a few guys here that might have to stop again. But it looks like most of them are okay on fuel. Gerrit Buke is firmly in the lead now, 13 seconds ahead of everyone else. It will be, I think, his first win for the season. Let me just have a look here quickly. Collison won round 1, Blighnote 2, Blighnote 3, Blighnote 4. Gerrit has come 13th, 3rd, 2nd and 2nd. So he is due for his win. Well overdue. A win well overdue. Man. The storyline is still playing out here, boys. Zahir on 9.8% virtual energy. Or shall I say energy because it's just energy, it's just fuel for them. Oh, people are fuel saving and they are doing the business. Chris Collison now catching up to Rob van der Heuvel. He's looking to take that 3rd place. Going through Stavelot now. Heading through the back straight. Got some traffic there. Chris Collison now looking to see maybe he can make a move into the bus stop. Definitely won't do anything through Blanchimon here. Ooh, Rob going wide. Maybe feeling the pressure here of Chris Collison. Is he going to defend? He is defending. Chris Collison going on the outside. He's looking. Are they going to leave the space? No, he just says, nope, I'm going to stay patient here. Darren Miller says, hi, I'm here, guys. Player 3 has entered the room. Or entered the game. Entered the chat. Darren Miller has entered the chat. Is he going to make a move into turn 1? No. Ooh, so we got a three-way battle here for third place. 9 minutes to go. Zahir Issa is on 3% virtual energy, boys. He's definitely going to have to come make a pit stop. He's coming into the pits now, it seems. I just also want to keep an eye on Chris Collison and Darren Miller here. Darren Miller has taken the place from Chris Collison. I don't actually know how that overtake happened, so let's keep an eye on that. Let's see. Looks like turn one. He goes wide, does the cutback, and yeah, he's just going to race him down the straight into... Yeah, that's a really, really good overtake there. But Darren makes the move count. And has made it stick. Chris Collison now down to 5th place. Arie Venter and Gerrit Bucus firmly in 1st and 2nd. Zahir in the pits, boys. Oh, he's got a surprise ahead of him now. Because Andre has just taken 1st place. And might not need to pit. Mu'ath is further back and I don't think he's going to make it out before Zahir. But Andre's strategy looks like he might have worked out here for him with that one-stop fuel saving strategy. Oh. The strategies are coming into play here. Last week Zahir did tell me that he just shows up and drives and does what the race engineer tells him to do. Right? So there was no planning around fuel saving or anything here. As we watch Darren Miller now trying to take the place from Rob van der Heuvel. Going through stuff a lot, having to go through this section again. Weren't they here just a moment ago? Racing side by side. Going through Blanchimon, heading into the bus stop. Are there any moves that are going to be made here? Zahir thinking, what the heck? Why am I in 2nd place? And when is Andre gonna stop? Darren Miller now does make that move stick on the inside, heading into the bus stop, takes the place, is now in 3rd place. PWSR representing, doing well tonight. Thank you, man. Crazy pace, and he deserves that 3rd place so far. Doing very, very well to get that place. Chris Collison now also trying to make a move on Rob van der Heuvel. Looks like Darren has made a mistake. Is Rob gonna take advantage and see if he can make a move on the outside into Eau Rouge? Yes, he does. That mistake has cost Darren the exit, going wide there, cutting the track massively. He's gonna have to give a place there. That's gaining a position. Like he has to give that place to Chris, right? Yeah. Chris does get the place. Gerrit Bucus in 1st place. Yes, go Gerrit from Johan Bucus. Thank you very much. Yeah, Gerrit really keeping consistent tonight. Doing really, really well. Just lapping over and over. Same lap times. Not making any major mistakes. Half now in the pits. He had to go top up. Guys, the story of this race. 5 minutes to go. Andre Sodorio is on 23%. And he's in the lead. With a one-stopper strategy ahead of Zahir Essayah, who's now 8 seconds behind. Zahir has 8 seconds to make up to catch Andre. And I don't know if that's actually going to work. Is he going to be able to close the gap here? I don't know. Darren has fallen behind somewhere. Something has happened. There was an overtake that I missed, unfortunately. But this battle for 3rd place is epic. Rob van der Heuvel now in 3rd place. Tashveer in the pits. Also didn't think about fuel saving. Wait a minute. So, now the question is Mu'ath gonna make it? Is Connor gonna make it? Is Andre gonna make it? 21% energy left. 4 minutes, that's 3 laps, right? 4 minutes and 30 seconds. It's actually only 2 laps. And where is he? on the track. Okay, he's halfway through the lap. So it's 2.5 laps for Andre with 21% virtual energy left. I am still keeping an eye on this massive battle here between Chris, Rob and Darren. But that storyline of first place is really playing out there in front with Zahir now 5.6 seconds behind Andre. Ooh, what a story that would be. Starting in 4th place, ending in 1st place because of a 1-stop strategy instead of a 2-stop. It shows you. Woo. Now he just has to keep his head down and make it till the end. I'm sure he can. That mistake in qualifying, I'm sure I know Andre now. If he made that mistake and he was thinking, damn it, man, he was probably very, very hard on himself. And then now, this strategy, keeping his head down, or everything that has happened through the race, saying, okay, I'm just gonna fuel save, try and do a 1-stop and see if I can make it to the end. Woo! Watching Darren Miller now as he's trying to make his way past Chris Collison here. Some good racing in the GT3s tonight. They always deliver. They always deliver. Slowing down hectically there through Pouhon. Please give your favorite driver a big shout out if you're still supporting them this late into the race. Thank you everyone for tuning into the stream so far and watching and supporting us. Yo, this has been an epic race. There hasn't been a lot of chats because there's been so much going on also. So much action between the guys. Right, Serodio, I think, has now potentially started his last lap. I wonder if he's gonna make it for another lap. We have to keep an eye on that. Gerrit Bucas now with him there. Go Daniel Fritz from Common Fritz, thank you very much. Danny boy really staying in there. One of the things about sim racing that you'll learn very quickly is that you have to persevere because anything can happen. Anything can happen. You have to take that whole 60 minutes, finish the race because something might just happen in front of you and you get a podium or you get a win. Zahir Issa is 1.9 seconds behind Andre Serodio. Johan So just set the fastest lap for the GT3. Zahir Issa also set the fastest lap for the 2:17.9. Okay, sorry, I lied. That was Gerrit Bucas that I was watching. And it just started the last lap, I think. But Andre Serodio has now just started the last lap. And he has 18% virtual energy. And he has a very, very fast Zahir Issa right behind him. Is he going to be able to do this? Is he going to keep his head down, not make any mistakes? And is Zahir going to be able to, A, catch up, and B, pass him on this final lap? Let's see. We're on board with Darren Miller here. He's in 5th place. Halfway through the lap now. Zahir has closed that gap to 1 second, boys. 8 tenths, 6 tenths. Oh, damn. This is going to be a photo finish of everything, dude. Remember, it might even be that Zahir has changed tires. Imagine doing 2 stops and still taking the win. Come on. Heading through Stavelot now. It's only the last back straight, and then Blanchimon. Andre now giving lights to say, hey, I need to come through. I'm trying to win this race. Going through Blanchimon now, heading into the bus stop. Andre Serodio he's got 2 turns to make this win stick. With Zahir Issa right behind him, trying to make a move on the inside. All he has to do is cross the line now, and he will be the winner of round 5 at Spa-Francorchamps. It is Andre Serodio. Well done to you, sir. Zahir Issa coming in 2nd place. Brilliant drive there. Muath Musa coming in 3rd. Gerrit Bucas now, he's going down into the hairpin, but Muath Musa now coming through in 3rd place. Also with the one-stop strategy. Oh my word. Darren Miller gonna cross the line in 5th place. Well done to him. Gerrit Bucas still making his way around the track. Trasvier Sirkesoen, he will come in 4th place. Conor Bergstrom in 4th. So Conor Bergstrom in 4th. Trasvier in 5th. I'm also watching Gerrit Bucas as we're gonna watch him come crossing the line soon. Ari Venter is right behind him, 13 seconds behind. He's gonna get his 2nd place, hopefully. Oh my word, Gerrit Bucas is on 4% energy. Is he gonna make it to the end? 2% energy. Oh my word. Let's see. He is definitely lifting and coasting right now. Heading into the bus stop, there is almost nothing left. I don't think he expected to do an extra lap. But this is our LMGT3 winner, Gerrit Bucas. Round 5 at Spa Evening Dash winner. Well done, sir. What a brilliant drive by him. 1st place, winner, chicken dinner. Nicely done there, sir. Ari Venter then crossing the line in 2nd place. Doing a brilliant job there with another one with a one-stop strategy. Hey? Yeah, the guys have done it. They've done the business. Who else is still on track? There is no one left on track. What a race. Man. That was epic. What a race. That spray, I bet there's still spray on the track. Yo, that was not just a race, that was endurance. 1 hour, but it was an endurance. Spa in the wet, once again proving why it's one of the greatest challenges in motorsport, man. That was epic. We got to get the guys in for an interview here. The winner's doing a great job. Andre already waiting in the interview room. Let me pull him over here very quickly. LMP2 winner, Mr. Serodio. Beginning of the season when Issa joined, Mr. Issa joined, you said, I want to bring it to this man. Tonight, you were showing a glimpse of it in qualifying, doing really, really well in the beginning there. Made a mistake and it cost you like a lot of time. Then in the race, things didn't go so well. But the plan, you stuck to the plan and you got the win with a one-stop strategy. Well done and congratulations. What are your thoughts on that race?
Thank you so much, Sinclair. I'm actually like, I was shaking in the last few laps. I was like, oh, this is real. Like, this is actually real. Real possibility. No, yeah, I think qualifying, just I think you caught it on stream. That last chicane, just, it locked up when I least expected it. But no, shout out to Ari Venter, who got podium, the 2nd place in GT3.
Yeah.
He is a master tactician, bro.
I told you,
was telling me
with his spreadsheets, baby. I'm telling you.
He was, oh man, He was on it. He was on it. He was like, Andre, there's a chance you can do the one stop. And I was like, okay. I thought it was a long shot because when I was practicing, I saw it was fluctuating between 20 25 minutes. But then I did some more practice and I saw how close it got, and I was like, this actually might be a possibility. So it was really difficult to like compose myself because I'm so used to, or like I'm always trying to be like, yeah, no, push it to the limit, go from lap one, fight, fight, fight. But I had to have a lot of that patience, and man, I think that paid off. I was stressing towards the end, and Essa was just like the LMP2 best lap times, lap after
Yes,
lap,
dude.
dude. It
For the
was
last few laps, I think when he realized, oh shit, you're doing a one-stopper, he has to put in. And then you just saw that man just putting in the times, man, bro. Well done. And then he almost got you at the end there.
he almost. I saw him sneak on the inside at the last again. I was like, no, no, no. No, but I had to make sure because I learned a lot of like wet weather driving in this race, and specifically when to get on the throttle at the low speed corners.
Yeah.
Because I was following, I think, Tashvir earlier, and I like had a full lock moment, and I was like, okay, Andre, slow it down, slow it down.
Yeah.
So
How was
Yo.
I noticed that a lot of guys are making a lot of mistakes, especially following, right? I saw what happened to Tashvir. I think you also had something that happened to you when you were following. How was that spray? What did it, how did it affect the multi-class racing? Was it difficult? Tell me about it.
I would say the spray wasn't the issue. It was
Yeah.
following so closely because, like, again, the LMP2s are like quite downforce dependent.
Yeah.
So especially upper Rouge, the car would kind of squiggle. I saw a lot of the competitors going upper Rouge was the issue. I saw them
Yeah.
with the rear like fight a lot. You had to get the line perfect. It would really reward like patient driving. And honestly, shout out to Essa because like the lap times he was putting in, I don't think if I went balls to the walls that I would have lasted this whole race. I just seeing lap after lap just doing the same stuff or even faster. I was like, I don't know how the man did it.
Yeah, man, that was insane. Very well done to him,
Oh.
and really good race to you as well, man. Getting the result there for Project Vapour, first win for the season.
Yeah, first in LMP2 as well. Oh my days, it's been a while. It's been a while. You know how, hey bro, imagine in your own league, you're struggling to get good results in your own league. Imagine.
But yeah, well done there, and thanks again
Thank
for the
you.
time. We will hopefully chat again soon.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we'll catch you soon, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes. Right, Gerrit Bucas, sir. What a drive. GT3 winner of round 4 at Spa in the wet. Well done. Tell me what you thought of that race.
Yeah, thank you. I knew from the start this is going to be a fuel saving race, so it's kind of unfortunate that Johan fell out. I don't know what happened to him. I'll go have a look. But yeah, I think it would have been nice to have him there because I know he's really good on strategy and fuel saving and all that. And unfortunately, at the end there, I got pushed into the extra lap, so it would have been quite interesting to see. And because he wasn't there, I wasn't really pushing that out, so I was able to save the fuel to go the extra lap.
Yeah, man, very, very well done. And tell me about the wet and the traffic management and everything. How did that go during the race?
It was only lap 1, T1, 2, and 3. There was a little bit of argy-bargy between me and a couple of the guys, but nothing too serious. So it wasn't too bad. I must say the LMP2s were great tonight. I mean,
Yeah,
everybody
I saw
was
that.
kind of safe. No problems with any of the guys on circuit. So the racing was good.
Yeah, and so was it always the plan to do a one-stopper, or was that like a ongoing strategy you guys were deciding in the race?
So yeah, I wanted to go one lap extra actually with the first stint, but I picked up some aero damage in those couple of bumps on the first lap. So I had front and rear aero, let's say about 12% damage. So that kind of affected the fuel usage. So I was actually going in a lap short. So I was severely fuel saving on the second stint to try and make it. And yeah, and I was lucky and I got pushed into the extra lap. So it was kind of close. I think I was
Yes,
I
I
think
was
it was
going to ask you
0.1
about
going over the
that
line.
next. I was going to ask you about that next. How was it feeling going into that bus stop with like 1%?
I was lifting everywhere, lifting and short shifting all the way.
Nah, brilliant race there. 2 second places and now a first place in this race. You are doing very well. You are bringing it in. You are not finishing the race. That gives you the opportunity to pull some points back in the championship. Looking really, really good there for you, man. Very, very good drive. And looking good in the Aston also, by the way. First time I get to chat to you about it this season.
Yeah.
How is that feeling, the switch over?
I actually the Aston I don't feel 100% fits my driving style.
Yeah.
I'm kind of struggling with I've never been good coming out of short corners, and that's a really tough car to get out of the short corner.
Yeah.
But I'm getting used to it. I'm learning and getting there eventually, and hopefully, yeah, Johan and myself can have some good battles towards the end.
Yes, man, you guys have been doing well, and I like, I don't want to jinx it, but he must now start racing from the front, man. This last to first stuff is it's getting out the van
I'm
now.
trying to push Johan to start with me at the front, but
Yeah, man.
but yeah.
In fact, in
Yeah.
Discord tonight, when we were sitting there, he actually told me he might start from the front tonight, actually, because he did qualify there.
But Johan is usually I've raced Johan now for I don't know a couple of years. He's very in all circumstances he's really good, but in the wet he's also good.
Yeah.
And last week he got really lucky on a dicey strategy gamble,
Yes, yes.
and he got it there, and I was not mad about it, but I thought yes you lucky on that one. But he got it. He took the gamble and paid off. And I was looking forward to tonight to battling him. So I'm quite interested to go see what happened to him at the back. I don't know if he had a slide off or a bump or somebody, but I'll go have a look.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a slide off. We did look at the. No, we couldn't see. Actually, we couldn't see the replay because by the time I wanted to get back to the replay, it kind of glitched out. So I also want to go watch that back again. But anyway, well done. And thank you again for your time. Congratulations. I hope I get to interview again this season.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try my best. And
And-
thanks to all you guys. The commentating and you guys putting it together, and the stewards and everybody that puts in the time. Appreciate
Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys, man. We do it all for you. So thank you again. Cheers, man.
it. Yeah, thank you.
Right. That is round 5 done and dusted. Next week, we look forward to Sebring. That's going to be on the 2nd of June. I love that track. It won't be wet again. I'm sorry. It won't be wet again. It will be maybe there'll be one more. Maybe there'll be one more for the season. Everyone can see the weather settings before the time, so it's not like they didn't know it was coming. Everyone knew it was going to be wet there. I post the weather settings in the beginning of the season, so you had enough time to practice, you had enough time to strategize, and if you did strategize well, then maybe you would have known what the Project Vapour boys knew tonight, which was that a one-stopper was going to work. And so, we look forward to that, and from the very, very soaked forests of Belgium in Ardennes. Thank you for that. That's round 5 of the Project Vapour Evening Dash Season 4. We will see you next week. Cheers.